Action. Ready. Hi, everyone. We are back with episode 3 of our podcast, The Therapy Sessions with Yvonne and Erika. Today, we are going to be touching on hair loss. So, super important. Very, very common question for us.
Major topic.
Yeah, yes. Major topic. Yes. So, Yvonne's going to start us off. She did some research. I mean, I have a pharmacy background, which we'll get into that later. But Yvonne's going to start it over from here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hi everybody. I'm very happy to be back with you guys. We have major information about hair loss, and it was a topic that we decided last week since we have so many clients consistently asking about hair loss and how to stop the hair loss, the shedding of the hair. Something major that I would like to talk about it is that there is a lot of factors that can be involved when you're actually losing hair loss. There has to be knowledge of how much shedding of hair it's normal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we have around I believe 100,000 to 150 strands for scalp.
Yeah.
And so the normal loss of a hair will be 100 strands per day. So if you're losing more than 100 strands, that's something that might be concerning. Even to myself, when I did the research, I was like, 100 strands sounds like
it sounds crazy
to me.
Yeah.
Yes, if I'm losing 100 strands, that's gonna give me a warning to myself as to I need to go and check myself to the doctors and maybe thinking if I have a deficiency. Sometimes we don't eat as we are supposed to in order for us to get all those nutrients.
Yeah.
And everything that we the right word will be
like consume.
Everything goes to the hair strand. So everything that we consume, it kind of like breathes as well through the hair strands. So if we're not eating well, you're also gonna see it on the hair.
Did you know that if people do drugs, you can see it in the hair? Like they can test the hair strands and it shows.
Well, I did knew that. Well, I have a daughter. I have 2 daughters, which I love too. But I was aware of that since I was a teen because my mother used to tell me that. And I'm sure a lot of the audience already know that.
Yeah.
But it is something that you can actually test.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yes,
super interesting.
Yeah. You just need 1 strand.
That's crazy.
And also to know if genetic. There's a lot of information in the hair strand. But anyways, yes, like I was mentioning before, about 100 will be concerning to myself. It will be concerning to you.
Yeah, 100 plus for
sure. If we're brushing a client, to me a red flag is when I see a hairline that you can see
like transparent.
You can see through the hairline. You can see a receding hairline.
Yeah.
That's
receding.
I'm sorry, hairline. And that's when it's concerning for me. If I see that going through around all the hairline, that's when I know they're going to alopecia, or it might be something hormonal. But in case of females as well as men, it's of course the hormonal part is going to be different. But if you're noticing that you're having baldness or patches, number one, and I feel like we should all recommend our clients when we're seeing those receding lines, or when we're brushing their hair, and when we're working with them and we're noticing as we see them that they're going thinner and thinner, is for them to go and do an hormonal check.
Yeah.
I mean, many factors can go when you're shedding extra hair. It can be thyroid, it can be
the thyroid,
menopause. It can be
even
genetic as well. A lot of the times it's genetic, and it can start as early as teens.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
I actually had a friend that went to high school with me. Obviously I won't name names, but he was already balding. Like he only had a little bit of hair here, and he was 17. and it was
That's
so
so
genetic.
sad. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
my dad's side of the family, like my dad started balding in his early 20s already, so he rocks the bald and then only hair on the sides.
But I heard he has a strong personality.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother him.
Yeah.
So that's good. I mean, we are here to help in regards of we mentioned before that our podcast was going to be based on hair,
Hair
beauty,
loss.
and health.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, hair is important, obviously.
Yeah.
Hair loss is a big topic. A lot of stress and anxiety now. It's like exceeding in ways in our society that it's concerning. With that being said, in my specific scenario, when I was losing a lot of hair, and this is the reason why I don't have hair extensions right now,
Mm-hmm.
I have to take them off after 8 years of using them. It was a lot of it was stress.
Mm-hmm.
So coping with stress, with meditation, going on a walk, being mindful, that's going to help you a lot. But number one recommendation will be to go and see your doctor and see if you're having a deficiency of vitamin.
Yeah.
See if your what is it? Your follicles are clogged too. Sometimes they're clogged, whether you're adding too much products. A lot of the people right now are promoting different products, and we're going to get to that. But some of that can go opposite into the process of helping you. Instead of helping you, can actually cause clots.
Oh yeah.
And the hair, not allowing it to penetrate all those nutrients that the hair needs.
Yeah.
And it can also actually close down that cuticle more, causing more hair loss. So with that being said, shedding of the hair is normal.
Mm-hmm.
More than 100 will be concerning. Even 100, you don't want to wait until you're losing 100 per day. I will go to the doctor first.
50, between 50 and 100 is technically the
standard
range. Yeah, but any more than that, that's like red flag.
Okay.
For sure. But we got to remember, like, our audience, especially our clients, that they want to try to grab all these things that's going to help, but it's internal, like we were discussing. Like, it's all hair health comes from within. I tell my clients, you need to figure out what's going on the inside before you go and do external treatments. So if it's something excessive, like, look at your stress factors, look at your genetics, look at your parents, look at everyone that's blood related to you. If hair loss runs in the family, ask your mom if she lost hair, or patterns, that genetic patterns. Also, if you're taking any specific medications, anything like that, which I'll touch on that in a minute. Yvonne's
and I actually wanted to touch bases in regards of what had happened before. Have you been pregnant? Are you menopause? Are you in those 40, 45s?
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking any medications? Have you been into a surgery? Because a lot of the times it's post surgery.
Mm-hmm.
That it's gonna give you that side effect of losing a lot of the hair after months of surgery. It can be a lot of factors, and obviously we're not doctors, but we're here to help you with the knowledge that we gather and that we know by seeing our clients.
Mm-hmm. Even personal experience.
Yes, like myself. I mean, I went through a whole 2 to 3 years of losing my hair. It was really, really bad. And it was through a lot of stress, and I had to learn how to cope with that. I have to do meditation before first thing in the morning, and honestly that helped me so much by stopping and actually seeing my hair grow. I have to be mindful about what I was eating. Was I eating balance? Was I missing nutrients? I have to do a hormonal checkup. There was a lot of factors, and a lot of the things, it goes as little as we're not even drinking enough of water.
Yeah,
and water
number
is
one.
huge. So that will be that. It can be, like I said, hormonal problem. It can be a side effect of medication. You can have a hopefully not thyroid
issue. Yes, that's really a big
childbirth. That's a big one, and obviously we all know that after that, breastfeeding as well, you're gonna have major hair loss, but hopefully that's gonna be recovered after. It can be genetic,
which I'll actually touch on the pregnancy. So your body produces a specific hormone. We can even double check what the name of the hormone is. I totally slipped my mind. The pressure of the podcast, but so your body's producing a special hormone when you're pregnant that doesn't allow your body to do its natural shed. So it prevents it from doing its natural shed. It's like the nesting stage almost.
Okay.
So when you have that baby, your body stops producing that hormone. And so your mind goes, okay, it's time to shed all the hair loss that I should have been shedding the entire 9 months. So it feels like a lot because it's all that built up hair that your body should have been shedding normal. So you don't do your normal shed when you're pregnant.
Okay.
And even I've found that that hormone they put it in like eyebrow and eyelash serums. They like lab create it. They can like make it into a lab, make it in a lab and put it in lash serums. Have you ever heard of people?
I don't see anything right here.
I forgot the name of the hormone, but I'll find it
as we go. Yeah, you find it and then we can post it and
I'll post it in the bio.
In our bio so you guys can see what it is.
Pero have you heard people say, "Oh, I use a lash serum, but then when I stopped using it, they started falling out."
Yeah.
It's that exact. That's the one
that they use.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of, and then as well, touching bases about the products that you can use. A lot of the products that had been in the market, as long as you're using them, you're gonna feel thicker, fuller, and it's gonna give you more volume. But as soon as you stop using them, then the hair is gonna go back to where it was, or even worse. They even say that to with DHT. So whatever products they have DHT, and they're able to work on that. As soon as you stop using those products, hair shampoo, hair scalp, and then hair conditioner, it says that you go back to where you were, or even worse, which is very concerning. That's why it's so important that we are aware, that we go and check with a doctor first, and we have an hormonal check, a vitamin check, anything, because if it's starting, a lot of the times,
that's okay, all good.
There you go. Sorry. A lot of the times, where was I?
A vitamin check.
Yeah, a lot of the times, when the hair's speaking like that, I feel like it's obviously internal. We don't want it to be internal, but it's a lot of the times it's internal. So when your body, like I always said, I love working out, I love taking care of my clients' hair, but if I notice something and it's not the product that we're using, it's not through the process, the chemical process, a lot of the times it's internal. So we gotta go from the inside out and find the root of the cause. So with that being said, I feel like it's very important to take the number one step. We as hairdressers, we specialize in hair and the outside, but it's for us to tell them, you know what? And I always tell the clients, you need to go and have your hair checked. A lot of the what is the services that I do, it's hair extensions. But if I feel, of course, a lot of them are gonna go with very fine hair. It's for a reason that they want to add more volume. And if I feel that if I see through the hairline and it's very obvious the baldness, I always send them to a doctor and have them check. If they're not willing to do that, honestly, I'm not willing to add extensions. Throughout the years, I have seen clients that the hair extensions will come out with the root of the hair. So the hair strand, the follicle, which is concerning. That's saying that there's something wrong inside. So number one will be always sending them to have them checked. And then number two, if it's not that, then we'll mention some products that I know that they work while you use them, and then after the use of it. So
yeah, that's perfect. So I guess we can talk about like the trend. So the trend right now is everyone wants healthy hair. Everyone wants shiny hair. Everyone wants their natural hair. So how to balance like real day-to-day life and balancing all these products on the daily schedule. Like it's gonna be, it is a lot of work.
It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
It was overwhelming for me, and I gotta say, I've been in people's shoes when it comes to getting loose shedding hair, overly shedding hair. and seeing all these products and actually trying to get which one, doing my research, and I always say do the research, but it's like so overwhelming because a lot of the times if you overuse them, it can cause breakage.
Yeah, and clogged pores too.
Yes.
You have to find that balance, finding what product is best for you. I mean, every product line is going to be like, oh, use me, I'm the best, I'm the best. Obviously, marketing tactics, but you really have to look in the ingredient list. That's where you have to do your research, figure out what works, and you can find that balance between something that's lab created and natural, because sometimes all the natural stuff won't be enough. You have to go and use like something more medicated, yeah, something more legit, which I have a pharmacy background. I'll talk about that. So I worked in the pharmacy from 2018 to 2024.
Nice.
So
that's 6 years.
6 years, yeah. So I have a little bit of a medical background. I was a pharmacy technician, but I saw, so many people come in for hair loss. So many. That was actually one of the top things.
Okay.
Besides diet-related issues like high cholesterol, diabetes, that's all, which all affects your hair at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Your diet is everything. And so aside from what Yvonne already mentioned, going to the doctor, getting a full blood panel, get your blood checked, get everything checked to make sure that you're on track. And then aside from also narrowing it down if it's genetic, you can't really do much. That's just that's the lottery. Like, I don't even know what to say for that. Like, that's just the deck of cards that you were given, pretty much. You'd have to roll with it. So
that's when you can get hair extensions.
Yeah, that's when you can get hair extensions, or like play with wigs or something. Yeah, you can. There's always something to do with that, and even hair transplants. Like, that's more on the medical aspect. That's like a procedure. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Medical procedure. So I'm going to talk about what I learned in the pharmacy a little bit. Okay. So we learned Minoxidil is one of the most popular topical treatments. So they have it in a foam and a like liquidy, I guess, consistency.
Now shampoo has it.
Shampoo, yeah.
Take those pills.
Yeah, the pills too. They have it in pills too. So with the Minoxidil, you can use it multiple times a week. I think it's 2 or 3 times a week that you apply it. It's more strong. It is kind of like your last resort before doing invasive medical procedures. That's kind of like the plan B, I guess you would say. If something more natural doesn't work for you, you'd go and reach for the Minoxidil. You don't need a prescription for that. Like, you can find that over the counter. And that's very popular with some of my clients. I do have some, and I have seen it firsthand. I've seen that it improves the hair.
I use it
too. Yeah. So
it did stop my shedding of the hair, but then again, as soon as I stop, I feel like it's going back to it. And that's what I've been doing research, that once you stop taking those, it can get even worse. So I'm like, what?
I know, it's kind of,
in a way, what?
It's kind of tricky, and it's more of one of those like long-term things while you figure out what else is going. Like, let's say you have a medication that's affecting you and you want to stop the side effect of that. Then you'd go reach for the Minoxidil and you'd apply that until you're done using that specific medication that's causing you that hair loss, and then you stop the Minoxidil and you're fine. I have like 4 clients that were on it. One male client, he had a receding on his hairline here, and within the span of 3 months, so I probably see him like every 2-ish months or so. He has a short cut, so he comes in more often, and so I saw new hair sprouting.
It's
amazing. New hair sprouting. Yeah. Super fascinating. I got to see it firsthand, and it's really through my clients where I can see that it works, because I don't have personal experience with it.
That's why we can give real recommendations. Yes. I feel like,
because we see it on our clients.
We see the process. We see from baldness, and then we see 3 months later, 6 months later, and that's when I feel strong. I even try it because I just share my condition with my hair, which has been happening for the last 3 years. And when I feel very responsible in a way, if I'm gonna recommend something to my clients, I want to know that it's gonna work. They're already coming to us paying for the service, and I feel like if I'm gonna do a recommendation, in a way, I feel accountable that I'm saying that it's gonna work. So I like
Yeah.
trying it on myself, and then actually, and I always tell them this: I tried on myself. Well,
Yeah.
I'm trying this new one. But just give me like 2 months, and I'll let you know if it's worth spending.
Definitely. My personal experience, because very recently, since beauty school, so within the last 5 years, I have noticed a change in my hair. Um, and that was because I was doing a lot of braided styles. So a lot of tension on my scalp. I was doing box braids every few months. I was doing braiding. And for me, my scalp, it didn't handle it too well doing it so often because of the tension. So when you do like tight ponytails, when you do slick back, like something really tight on the scalp is not good. Repeatedly, it's not good for you.
There is a lot of information actually. Yes, I was researching on it, and I accustomed to tell the clients as well that. But me, I like working out, and I used to, when I started noticing that I was losing more hair, I used to always keep it in a ponytail.
Uh-huh.
And then the tighter that it is, obviously you can feel it like it's pulling it. It's gonna start damaging. It's gonna
It's the
start
tension.
breaking it, and it's gonna start promoting the hair baldness into those areas. So definitely no. I mean, try to be aware about those braids.
Yeah, do like low pony, do looser hairstyles.
No hair, no wet hair too.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
No
do
wet
not
hair
put your hair
too.
up on wet.
Yes, that's really really bad. You can actually, if you're doing it too often, it can start getting fungus in between, and you can
Yes.
get like dry
Dry scalp, flaky scalp.
flaky scalp. There's a lot. So
Oh, that reminds
we
me.
got to be mindful of all
Definitely.
of that.
And I forgot to mention about my pharmacy days. We would also recommend for dandruff and dry scalp and things like that, Nizoral. So it's over the counter. It's the closest you can get to getting a pharmacy grade shampoo.
Right.
Nizoral. So it
Nizoral.
has
We'll
a
we'll put the name right
yeah,
there
we're
because
gonna
I
put in the
didn't hear it,
bio.
and that's good to know
Yeah,
for the clients
we'll
too.
drop all the links in the bio for sure, so you guys can look at all the recommendations. But Nizoral, you can find it. I worked for CVS, so obviously I'm going to be promoting CVS. You can go there, you can find it there.
CVS is great. You can find everything, even milk.
Yes, yeah, you can find everything
I'm
there.
a mom, so I'm thinking of milk right now.
Drink your milk, guys. It helps
Drink
you.
the
It helps your
milk,
hair.
the bones. It's
Yeah.
supposed to. Some people claim it's not, but we're not going to talk about that.
Anyways, so what do you what products do you recommend? What have you found?
Okay, so MD Hair, it's a combo that it actually it's very environmental. It actually pops a quiz for you to take that test, and it's gonna create a, what is it, a prescribed combo for yourself. It has a medical level as well. I always like to recommend things that are, like we mentioned before, clean, botanical, clean ingredient, but as well, when it comes to hair loss, that you're noticing and you're so concerned that you're willing to do the extra step to get a combo for you, then it has to have a medical level as well. Yeah. So that one, to me, that was the best experience.
MD hair.
MD
hair.
M as mother, D as dog, hair, MD hair. And I feel like it's very personal, as it actually takes the time to ask you specific questions about your hair type, shedding, your age, your hormonal, like everything. It checks everything. I like that one. Something to mention as well, biotin. A lot of the people think that we're going to lose hair and we're going to jump into biotin right away, which I believe the right prescription for that will be 500,000 milligrams. So if you take anything above that, it's going to actually do the opposite. Everything that goes with hair, too much product, too much medical level shampoo, conditioner, it's gonna
overload.
It's gonna overload. The hair already is made with by keratin. So if you're adding too much, it will start breaking. The hair is gonna start breaking.
When you over proteinize the hair.
Yes, it will actually break it. That's why a lot of people, when people don't know how to apply keratin blow as well, and they overlap, they overuse product, they're like, I don't know what happened, but I feel like my hair got burned instead of helping me. that was because you didn't want to license Cosmo, or you try to do it yourself, and it's obviously not a good idea. But with biotin, it will, if you are in your 40s, early late 30s, 40s, 45s, during those hormonal changes, biotin can actually cause acne, because we are already going through so many hormonal changes. There's a lot of information about that, and as I was doing the research, I was like, wow, like let's I love smooth,
Smooth, shiny
beautiful,
skin.
shiny skin, and so we want to avoid that. But biotin will be something that, if you're gonna already do something as MD hair, and if MD hair already comes with a kit of biotin, I wouldn't add on top of that. I will stay with the prescription. And then again, I will go and check with my doctor. So MD hair is number one. The second one that I've been using, and I actually tried on like 7 clients, and it's been like, wow, mind blowing too. This one has a little bit more of a medical level, so it might not be as botanical. The price is affordable. All of them are gonna range between $60 to $160, mostly if you're gonna get a kit. But usually, how do you say
Adegen.
Adegen? Adegen. That we don't go, any of the products we talk about counterfeited, we don't go and buy it Amazon. You go through the website. So you will, for this case, you will go to mdhair.com. Adegen, you will go to their website. But this one's really, really good. Actually, you will see improvements on her fullness and the new baby hair, like the flies growing. It's crazy within 6 weeks. Like you see, it's extremely good, I feel, and efficient for the hair. On this one though, I'm not pretty sure if there's any side effects on once you stop using the brand, but from what I research on it and from what I have seen myself with my clients, no, I have a client that had stopped using it for like 3 months, but she has a lot of like new hair and she's not losing any of that.
That's good.
So that will be number 2. And then I actually had not a good review for hairs. I tried hairs for like 6 months. Man, I didn't feel much of a change.
Yeah, I don't.
It's
I'm
like
not
a green peel. I was very excited as it has the what's the name of mix? What's the name of the little? Oh my gosh, I can't. Max Mixoli, the little thing. Anyways, I don't have it on top of my hair of my head right now. But it's not it wasn't as effective. I took it for like 3 months. I did got a little bit of arrhythmias, like I felt,
Really?
yeah. And a lot of like people will mention that in the reviews, that they were feeling some like pressure on their chest. And
that's not good.
When I read that, I kind of like connected it because I was feeling like that. So hairs, I wouldn't invest on that. I will go for MD hair number 1, and then Adegen number 2. Then again, going through their websites, both of them I seen them work. They work well, no side effects so fast.
Perfect.
So what about you?
So now I guess we'll go into more topical treatments, so
Okay.
stuff that you can do from home.
Perfect.
So currently, because of what I've been experiencing from the post braiding and me, I've recently been dyeing my hair this copper color.
How long have you been since you stopped using the braids? I saw you once at the salon.
Yeah, so about
it was pretty nice though.
10 months or so.
Okay.
So it's been 10 months where I stopped using braids. I would get them not too consistently, probably like twice a year.
Okay.
I'll get them twice a year, but my scalp became so sensitive because of the braids. I stopped using them. Like my scalp doesn't tolerate them. And if I were to do it, would have to be big sections. But I'm at that point, I'm like, I'm just giving my hair a break. And also dyeing it consistently. I've never dyed it consistently until recently when I went this copper color.
I love that copper
keep up
hair.
with
I'm
it.
just gonna
I know. I'm gonna
give you 100 on that.
Thank you. I love it too. I'm gonna keep it, but not as often because I got copper blindness, and I was like, no, it's not orange enough. It's not orange enough.
Yeah, I know.
So I was dyeing it. You know, we
It
all get
always
into
happens.
that color blindness.
It's like the blonde say one
it's
more,
not
more,
blonde enough.
and
It's
you're
not
like,
blonde.
it's
Yeah.
all over your head.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've been doing more like low key remedies. So I'm starting sea moss. I just started taking sea moss
Sea
gel.
moss is great.
Delicious. I love the flavor. It's kind of an acquired taste, but I love it. And then also I'm taking colostrum. So let me go back to sea moss. So sea moss has 92 of the 102 minerals that your body needs to function. So it covers all of that, 92 minerals. You can Google it if you want more information. I can drop the information in the bio of where I get mine. And then I only recently started taking that, so I don't know the effects of that yet. But my boyfriend takes that one.
I've been taking sea moss for
Yeah,
like
you
a
take it
year.
too. Yeah. So I
It's really
noticed that
good.
he has new growth. Like I can see these little short hairs on his hair on his hairline, like where naturally a male would recede. He's getting new hair,
That's amazing.
and that was from he transformed his life. So gym, eating healthy, like everything, working out, exercise, uh, just everything right. Headspace is right. Everything. CMOS. He's like on track in life.
If you're mindful about all your good habits,
Yeah.
the way that you can feel it and see how much you're stepping forward, it's amazing.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
happy for him.
Yeah, you can see it. His
Yeah.
skin's better, everything. So CMOS is good. Check on that one. Green check. And then colostrum. So colostrum is a powder that I put in like tea or orange, preferably orange juice because you can't taste it. So it's a little, it looks like baby formula, and that's essentially what it is. So it's the very first batch of milk that they take it from cow, so that mom cow would get, like a mommy cow would give the first batch of milk, give to the baby. So they take that, and that first batch has every nutrient that the baby needs to function and to develop. So they put that in a powder. They like make it a powder consistency. So that I take it, and it has all the minerals and nutrients that I need, so that I don't have to keep buying all these separate vitamins.
How do you feel that's working? I used to take
colostrum
when I was breastfeeding, just because they said it will improve your milk, breastfeeding milk.
I feel
But how
more
do you
energized.
feel? Like that was during all of those hormonal changes with me. I don't know how will that
I feel better.
actually help you.
I never was the one to be like, oh, let me get up and go to the gym, and now like I'm doing it on my own. Like I'm
The
back.
CMOS will do that too.
Yeah, the CMOS too is helping me. Like I wake up feeling fresher. I definitely am not as oversleeping as I used to. I used to sleep way too much. Like my body was begging for sleep. Like I would sleep until 11, 12, and now I'm not doing that. I'm waking up around 8.
You were not resting. Maybe
like
you
getting
were
a
sleeping,
good rest.
but you were not resting.
Yeah. So anyways, back to this. So I use this. This is going to be my it's called Anza Lux. I recently got this. So this is red light therapy, and red light therapy is good for hair growth and for the skin too. It's good anti-aging. So I use this little guy, and it turns on, and it also is powered with ions. But I want to show you guys the red light that it has. Let me see if it'll. There it is. So what I do is I take a Derma roller, which I got on Amazon. I roll it on all the areas that I was thinning, where I was losing, so all around my hairline, right here. I roll that in, and then I disinfect it, put it to the side, and I take my pure rosemary oil. I put a couple drops, and this I spread everywhere, but mainly on the areas where I was really thinning. I rub it in, and then I take my red light therapy and rub that in.
That's a great idea, Erika.
This is amazing.
I might try it.
And it's actually working. I've noticed less fallout. My brush was filling up. Like when I would detangle my hair, it was jam-packed with hair. And now I've seen half of that already. It's less and less and less.
How long have you been using this for?
Consistently, probably like the last month. Like the rosemary oil and the Derma roller. I do it. I do it in the evenings, like after work sometimes, and then at night as well. I should be doing it more consistently, but I've already noticed a change.
Okay.
But rosemary oil is best when it's pure. So it smells minty. The natural rosemary oil will smell minty. And some brands like this one, they have mint in it. They add it, but I don't think it's necessary. I think pure rosemary oil is best on its own. And rosemary water don't get that because the it's the oil that the rosemary plant releases. It's not soluble in water, so the effects won't go if you buy rosemary water. It needs to be rosemary oil. It's soluble in oil. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing, and it's been working.
That's
Working
good.
pretty well.
Well, I think that so far we have given a lot of good information, a lot
Definitely.
of good products that you can actually try. Then again, if you're trying other products and you want us to take a look,
Yeah.
we can take a look into it. It goes about the compound, so how they're making them, the
Yes.
ingredients,
Compound.
obviously.
But
Feel
feel free to ask us. Drop questions below.
Yes,
Let us
yes.
know what you're using for hair loss, and we will answer and we will talk about it.
Sí, ahora quiero hablar en español porque siento que tenemos también, ¿cómo se dice?
Audiencia.
Audiencia. Hay otra palabra en español, pero bueno, somos medio pochas.
I know, we're pocha. I'm a pocha.
Yo. Pero estábamos dando información sobre los productos, los vamos a poner abajo en el comentario, abajo de nuestro bio, para que vean los productos. Uno fue MD Hair, que te hace un cuestionario y te da un kit personalizado para ti. Otro fue Adegen, que es también shampoo, acondicionador y un scalp treatment, que funciona muy bien. Lo hemos visto, yo lo he visto en mis clientas, lo he visto en mi propio pelo. Dimos un no a hairs, tiene un side effect, de hecho hacia arrhythmia en el corazón, so es como preocupante. Tiene el minoxidil,
Minoxidil.
Esa es la palabra. Pero cuando lo dejas de usar, inmediatamente se empieza a caer. Dimos recomendaciones. Número 1, la recomendación mayor es checar siempre con el doctor. Puede que sea una deficiencia. Aquí Erika tiene historial de farmacéuticos y ella trabajó 6 años. Sabe bastante de temas o productos en un nivel médico más alto. Que puede recomendar, también lo vamos a poner, que viene siendo, ¿cuál dijiste? ¿Es el champú?
It's the Nizoral for cleansing the scalp.
Para cuando tienen caspa en el pelo, ese dice que ayuda mucho.
Y el Minoxidil.
Y el Minoxidil, que es para la caída del pelo. Entonces, vamos a poner esa información abajo. Obviamente tienen que ustedes averiguar que se están poniendo la prescripción correcta, la cantidad correcta, porque también mencionábamos que el pelo es queratina y muchas veces si pones mucho producto en tu pelo, eso también va a simple as producto de pelo, el pelo puede tronar. Biotina también puede ser contraproducente si se usa demasiado. Y aquí pues dándoles un resumen referente a lo que hablamos Erika y yo, pues los queremos mucho, estamos muy emocionados cada vez que nos ponemos en el aire y venimos a hacer este podcast. Venimos saliendo de hecho del salón, traemos energía del salón, de nuestras clientas hermosas. Erika hizo trabajo hermosos de pelos chinos y bueno, todo lo que hace ella la verdad es muy bonito, ella es muy dedicada. Y pues aquí estamos, vamos a elegir otro tema. Si gustan, if you guys wanna, comment a topic that you guys would like us to do some research and talk about it. Obviously, we go as far as we know. There might be, and I'm sure there's a lot more people that might have a lot more knowledge about it. If you want to add your knowledge, may as well. Everything's welcome. And so we're trying to give you the best of what we know, but I'm sure we can find a lot more information about many of these topics.
We could go on and on
and on. Yeah. But we're here for you guys. So comment below if you want to talk about a topic.
Yeah.
If you want us to pick a topic, we're open to that. Obviously, we want you to be participating, back and forward feedbacks, anything. And yeah, we're happy again
to
definitely see you and share all of this.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 3 of the therapy sessions.
3 is a
And
great number. It's a complete
it
number.
is. That's
actually.
my lucky number. So my birthday is March 3rd.
Yeah, okay,
So
perfecto.
lucky number.
Yeah, 3 is a complete number. So this episode is gonna bring a lot of viewers. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Great week. Happy